What's up? What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Dog Pound again tonight. Boy, we got a great.
Shut up!
Literally the dog pound. Literally the dog pound.
I tell you what, we got a bunch of dogs roaming around in this little house tonight. No doubt about it. As always, my co-host, Mr. Randy Curie over there. Hey, how you doing tonight, Randy?
Good, brother. How are you?
Oh, I'm awesome. Mr. Steve Hooker Thomas is in the house. Mr.
What's up, buddy?
How you doing, brother? And a new face that hasn't been on here before, Mr. Cool Cats himself, James. How you doing, James?
I'm good. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So you doing the tournament yesterday, Daryl? Oh, never mind.
Do we need to be talking about that? Look.
Too soon? Too soon? Okay.
We'll talk about that a little later on. We're going to be talking about tonight another tournament. The Pro Staff tournament we had last weekend was a great tournament. Man, I tell you what, we had a perfect weather for it. A lot of boats out there. I had a few problems that we might get into a little later on, but hey, Steve and Randy thought it was the best tournament they'd been in all year long, right, guys?
I agree.
I was in, so yeah.
Mr. Steve come in first place, and Randy came in second place, and I guess
Hey, I just want to say I called that at the start of that when we were having our smack talk. I called 1 and 2.
And there's Jay. Jay feels. I'm going to tell you, Jay neglected. He should feel like he had that stole from him. I'm telling you.
Yeah, you know what, Daryl? I didn't have it stolen from me. Me and Randy was working as a team, and he outfished me. It is okay.
He's exit stage right. And which side of him was you on?
I was on stage right. He was on stage left, and he said, "Yoink, stage right it is. You catching fish over there."
He said, "You don't know how to catch fish over there, and I got better bait." Zoom.
He said, "Let me show you, boy, how to catch some fish."
Hey.
I don't know. I think we're gonna call him Turtle Man before it's over with, though. He was.
I know, right?
He kept hollering, 3 fish and a turtle, 3 fish and a turtle. He said, "Boys, if there's a tie."
Hey, you know what it was, though? He kept coming to my side of my camp and bringing the bad juju of not catching anything and taking my good juju back to his camp.
Well, I just had to tell you, I watched the tape back real closely, and he was stealing your bait, brother, I believe. But anyway, the Dominator, Dom's in the house. Man, we have
Release the guard dogs.
I wish our third
You
place
gotta
person was in here tonight. I don't know where Mr. Don R is, man. He come up, snuck up, and I thought I had it. We was a 3-way tie, and it was Jay, myself, and Mr. Don R. And I was like, well, the big fish takes it, and I got the biggest fish. And then Don just right at the end just smashed my hook. Wham! But that's okay.
Yeah.
But guys, I think are you wanting to go into this video right now?
Why don't we greet everybody in chat first, Daryl?
Oh, man, I
Just
got
to be polite and all, right?
I got so excited I forgot about the chat. Y'all got to see this. All these guys are in here to slow me down a little bit. Fishing with Miss House. We got them. Wabash Nate. What's up? Thank you. Let's go fishing with. Oh, that's Randy. He's in here.
I'm just answering.
Grey Wolf Outdoors Homestead. How you doing? Appreciate you coming in. Here's Mr. Adam Cat Claus. How you doing, Adam? Good to see you as always. Double C Catfishing in the house. So that's all I see. Different ones in there right now, but I'm sure there'll be a bunch more for it's over with. But anyway, go ahead and take it over, Randy. What you got?
For the folks who missed the tournament, because there was 2 sessions, so each session was 4 hours, so it was 8 hours of fishing. Some time to condense it into 30 minutes of catching. So for anyone that missed it, we're going to play it in the background, and feel free to throw up comments if you have any questions about what you're seeing. And we'll be on still to comment about what's going on. And then maybe after, if you guys have questions about what our rigs were, where we were located, all that fun stuff, we'll be happy to answer your questions.
Feel free to ask.
That being said, grab your popcorn. Here we go.
This is about 30 minutes, I think, of video.
Yep. There we go. And share.
They're going to watch me skunk.
Yeah, make sure y'all check out this master class.
James asked me what place I finished yesterday, and now he's talking about his skunk.
It happens.
It happens.
It does. It happens.
So let's see, right here in me, Jay and I are in Denver in an open space park. Steve, where were you at?
I was on the backside of Willard Bay up in northern Utah.
Right.
What happened to the volume?
And I've got an update. I went and bought me some better hooks. We went out this last week. Every one I hooked, I landed. So it was definitely us having crappy hook day.
Did you get some? Did you get some good hair rigs or hairlines? Hairlines for Daryl.
I need to get them figured out and get him tied up. But no, I was just went back out and was using worms with air in them. And, dude, we probably caught a 30 between me and my nephew.
Oh, nice. So here we are introducing ourselves.
You see, Steve's got all kind of smile on his face. He knows he's about to really put it on some folks right here. We got Jay in there. This is the morning session right here, guys. I guess we don't have any volume. We're having problems with some volume.
Well, let me switch it to full volume, but then we won't be able to chat. But let's see if that helps the volume, Andy.
Okay.
We can try. I mean, we can try. Is that any better on the volume, or?
We don't hear anything. We see Steve.
Here we go with Steve.
Fish on, fish on.
Go live, go live. We fish on, go dog, baby.
I was excited. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, I thought that boat was gonna take that line.
I was like, oh no, here we go.
Scared.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I was saying in live. Looks like that boat's about to get him. You know, they didn't even cut the motor just to make sure. They just kept strolling on by. Oh, Steve, you thought he had 100-pounder right here. Look at that line. Look at that rod bent back. Look at him laid back, boys. I mean, he's all laid back with his cowboy hat on.
He's all. What did you say? That's what you get when you're fishing with an ultralight.
I mean, that's a
good ultralight, man.
That was Ultra Pro by freaking Ugly Stick.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Did y'all notice Bert didn't really want to go down that bank, and he just kicked him with the boot and said, "Get on down there, Bert."
That's a heck of a net guy right there, old Bert.
Little Bert.
He said, and what was Daryl's comment? Daryl's comment was, "Hey, Bert, you gonna get that fish for Ernie?"
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a nice one.
That was
It is. It's a good size too.
Yeah, I think he was over 8.
You like that?
Yeah, 8.5.
Yeah. Over 8 pounds.
Yeah.
Dude, we caught a 36 and a 33 this weekend.
Jeez.
Nice.
On the same rod?
They
were on.
He splashed him.
Nice.
Yeah, it was a heck of a fight, Adam. He reared back and let it go. I like your little splash effect. That's pretty good. And here
Adam, that was a good fight for him. It was a good fight. Oh, here
Uh-oh.
I am with my goldfish.
Yeah, he was
Dude,
eating
after
goldfish.
that,
Give him a hard time, and here he goes. Got a fish. Jay, look at Jay eyeballing the area. He's like,
what was that, Randy? We had to go to Safeway to get a fish.
Right?
look at him. We ain't sure that I never seen the rod bent over or anything. And I heard, look at that.
So that right there is a heavy.
I don't know what this technical.
Was that 9.96? It's a 9.6. Oh, all we see is comments.
Randy's
Randy.
trying to get us off of the.
Yeah, I'm trying to fix this up volume, but I'm not able to do it, so I'll just have to deal with it as it is.
We go with.
Don't worry, we got some good commentary going on.
All right.
There you go. Look here. They had technical difficulty, no bend in the rod at all, and he comes up there with a 6-pound bugle lip right there. Look at that.
I'm not even sure he has line on that rod.
Dom, I think we should.
I did. I even showed it.
Dom, if he'd come in third place, we would have to, protest that one.
I have to agree with you, Daryl.
I mean, there was no bend on that rod. No, that was a nice fish though. They had him on a stringer down there, I think.
Nah.
Hey man, I want to give a shout out to Cat Claws because that held my poles and helped me get the first place win on them. I mean, they've kept them solid right against the bank.
Yeah, 5.42. Yeah, I think most every one of us was using the Cat Claws Saturday.
Yep.
Oh yeah, they're amazing.
Yeah.
You can see my cat claws there. Randy getting the release.
There we go. We splashed on out. Now here we are again.
There goes Steve.
There
I hope
goes
you
another
didn't
one.
get.
Steve on.
I hope you didn't get none of them ones where Steve was using those rubber hooks.
Oh man.
No, I edited those.
Got rid of those now.
Oh, that was terrible.
What's on your pole, Steve? Right there.
Oh, it's one of them
He
little
said,
alarms.
boat flip, bank flip.
Yeah.
He said, look, I don't need that net.
Yeah, you know what? Carps are deceiving. I mean, like unlike other fish. I mean, it doesn't take a very big fish to be over 1 pound when it comes to carp.
Oh no, not at all.
Yeah.
Thanks for dropping in, Jimmy. Hello to you. There's Miss Lisa. I hope you're feeling good, better today.
And
And then see.
What was that? A 1.85?
1.85.
Something like that.
there you go again.
Yeah,
Steve with
1.85.
it. I don't know.
That's why they call me Hooker, boys.
He's got more equipment on his rod than the local PD does on their dang body when they're out there trying to catch.
Yes, sir.
He had his good luck hat on, his cowboy hat.
Look at him. He's
I wore that special for you guys.
Pounder like it's 20. Adam said, "Hooker, baby."
Heck yeah.
Just a second.
I keep trying to tell you guys. That's why they call me that. Now that I got some real hooks, we're gonna put up some real numbers.
They called you Mr. Hooker last night or on this one. Guys, we're giving him a hard time. What happened was Steve had bought some Amazon. He bought some Amazon. What were they? Hair.
I don't know if they were Amazon or Temu hooks, man.
No, they were. Yeah, I got them from Amazon, but they were some hairline rigs. The cheapest pieces of crap hooks I've ever seen. And I also had some Walmart hooks, just as crappy.
When we get done with this, I'm going to show you what the kind of Amazon hooks I get sometimes when I'm, not up for tying. Oh,
I just threw the link for this video in chat, guys.
The
full video if you guys want to see it with the full day session, anyways.
Yeah, you'll see how the pro staff handles their fish here. That's 2 for 2.
Hey, how do you like that view, though?
Move over, Steve. Steve, you're not in front of the camera. Move over. Move over to Look over. Look over. There you go.
I broke it.
You still getting your boat fixed there, Daryl?
Hey, we'll talk about that a little bit, okay? We got
Spoiler alert.
don't ruin this good video.
Wait, here we go again.
Oh, he's on again.
It's the Steve Show.
Fish in the mid, had it. Your little brother, what's up?
I forgot about guard dog tonight.
You forgot about
Uh-oh.
Talk about
Uh-oh.
Is it on right now?
Mid-South, you should see it. It's right above Jimmy's comment. The
no, you can go this way.
link is.
They got they're playing a video.
What's up, you little brother? Appreciate you coming in.
Yeah, that's a nice mirror there.
Yeah, it is.
Mm-hmm.
As we're going through this, Steve, what you using for bait?
So most of the time I was using just a worm. I had worms that I had coffee in with, and then just regular worms I was adding air to. And then the corn, the fake corn on the hair rig. I mean, that did really good. The hooks were just crap. But, yeah, that's basically what I was running. A little bit of corn. But yeah, I was using a little pack bait on the end of that, on that weight. That seemed to work pretty good.
You're running the shows. What
Oh, here goes Randy.
Here goes Randy, stage right.
Randy's on.
Let's go.
Yeah,
I think this is when he caught the turtle.
No, I didn't put the turtle on this video.
Oh,
It's in the full window if anyone wants to watch it. That was a good turtle too. It was a giant red ear slider.
yes, it was a good size too.
Somebody's pet for sure.
There goes his net, man.
Hey, Jay,
That
you are
did have a
great.
good game.
I kind of wish I
What
put
was that?
timestamps.
Y'all need to get a weed eater down there, guys. You gonna get
Yeah,
eat
dude.
up.
I had my machete. I probably should have chopped it some more.
You gonna get eat up by chiggers? Y'all don't know if y'all got chiggers up there.
No, where we were standing was pretty much mud, so dirt, so it wasn't bad right there where we're at. Just near the edge was all the bushes. But yeah, I mean, I didn't catch my fish until like the last hour, if you guys remember that. I sat there pretty much the whole time for 3 hours.
And then you decided I'm gonna go over and fish with
Yeah.
Jay.
Yeah, he didn't catch a fish until he cast it near Jay.
Oh no, it's like, man, hold on, Jay, check this out.
Yeah, but it's all right though. I had fun.
I think this is where the sneak attack. No, I guess not.
No,
That was a heck of a takedown.
Yeah, the last one was the sneak attack on him.
Yeah, I'm using the
oh, hey guys, interrupting Brian over there.
Hey, Don R, how you doing? Wish you could have come up with us. Don R took third place.
I mean, look at the band. I'm using a Catfish Sumo medium heavy, 20-pound braid. So these, I mean, it's amazing how strong these guys fight for their size.
Oh, man, a carp fight's hard.
Yeah.
Well, they're fun. What were you using, Randy, for bait?
You know what? I think the first two fish I caught off a combination of floating imitation corn and real corn, and then the last one was just off a crawler.
Nice.
Don R, it's in here.
And then he split one of his method feeders had my pack bait and his chocolate.
Yep.
Pack bait.
I had chocolate pack bait and Jay had strawberry, so I had strawberry chocolate going on one of them.
Good Lord, y'all.
Nice.
What is them things got a sweet tooth or something?
Heck yeah,
Yeah.
they do.
Oh yeah, they're just like catfish. They got a sweet tooth.
Yeah.
I ain't never used chocolate catch no tooth. Well, I eat chocolate while I'm trying to catch one. Does that count?
Well, not many people use chocolate, but I have pretty good success with it.
Mm-hmm.
So something to try next time, just
You
for
ever heard
fun.
all this, James, all this stuff they're using just to catch a carp.
I'm trying to get my phone charger working.
Nice little kiss. I do
That's
the
a
same
nice little
thing.
one, yeah.
I think Dom
Yeah, you
was
always got to kiss your fish.
Dom was a
Yeah,
little
at least you
Right,
guys
then they
caught.
go tell on you.
Call it sashimi kisses.
man. Asian slobber, what I'd call it.
At this age, I'll take what action I can, man.
There you go.
I didn't get to
Jay's
kiss any
down there
fish.
pulling on the tail right there. And then Randy pulled it away from me. As soon as it locked in.
So what's the guard dog set off on this last one, man? I love it because we're all just talking, having a good time, not even paying attention to the rods. And the guard dog was definitely on duty, man. I love this part coming up here, the last fish.
Nope, speaking of guard
Bottom
dogs,
one's coming up. Hold on.
So yeah, here we are, just kicking back, talking.
Well, bottom left corner now.
Upper right's going to be the
Upper right.
yeah.
I
Keep an
think
eye on
I'm
that.
giving- I think I'm giving Jay crap because he's not watching his rod.
You go into that. It is coming up
Yeah.
right now. You're talking about how many guys are going to be fishing at your thing.
Yeah.
And here, watch this.
There we go. Oh,
Bam.
that was a sweet
Look at
takedown.
That was a
Down
takeoff
there,
of a
boy.
takeoff. Yep.
Look at this.
Now, watch how long it takes us to figure it out, dude. Watch how long it takes us. We're all talking. Jay's dancing. Look at that. I don't know. I think I'm in the bushes relieving myself. You know what I mean? This is like pure guard dog magic here, man.
Now you gotta remember these guys are like 50 foot apart. Jay's over here playing, having a great time.
Yep.
Nobody
Look, we still
knows.
haven't noticed. We're still screwing around.
A few minutes later, here he goes.
And then finally, I'm like, oh, geez, my rod. And I ran over, and of course, it was already hooked. So
He
and I looked
done
at my
dive
watch
kicked.
because I didn't know what time it was. I didn't know if I made it in the buzzer or not. I knew it was getting close.
Here comes Jay pulling his pants back up from boogieing over there and trying to get down there. Dancing.
thank you.
Man, I was trying to do my little boom chicka boom, trying to get some fish to come my way, man. Randy was taking them all.
Well, too late. Randy
That's the
already
way it
had them all.
happens. That's the way it happens sometimes.
You did the dance for the wrong dang hook.
No, like I said, that was the best shot ever, though. You see the guard dog set the hook and us still screwing around.
Like fishing with Daryl, he'll push you down on the ground right out. You just step right over you.
Or push you out the boat.
Yeah, push me out of the boat too.
Dang.
Oh, come on, yeah.
Or just
Yeah,
push him in the
Daryl,
water
we
and he'd be
remember.
chasing the boat.
Push me out the back of the boat. Make sure I put the plug in.
Yeah, we remember Daryl.
Here's
I mean, I
another
felt so slow. He could have reached a hand out and saved me, but no.
He finished to fall in the water. I finally had just put you on top of the head to put you on in there.
Well, if you'd stop laughing long enough, you could have helped me.
That's a nice card.
Look, there's Randy struggling trying to get his earpiece to work so he can talk.
Yeah.
He was muted.
That was the
You're
one
muted.
with
I
the
think
night collar.
what I think Daryl just kept muting you.
Yeah.
That's very possible.
How you doing, sir?
It'd be the
nice.
first time.
Hey, Jerry, how you, sir?
Yeah, literally at the buzzer. So
Eric B, what's up, brother?
Green turtle.
Look at him. 3 and a turtle. 3 and a turtle.
I
Three
can't
in the
remember
kicker.
who had the biggest fish that day. I can't remember. I guess it's not important.
What was that? What was that, Randy? Time out?
no, it's
No,
turtle,
it was
man.
3 and a turtle.
3 in the turtle yelling because I had no mic.
He was going Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle.
Exactly.
He said he didn't want no stinking wait to see which one who got third place. He was going for the turtle. He goes, now y'all agree with this, right? He was making sure that turtle got in there. What's up, Brian B? How you doing, brother?
Brian B.
Brian B. not fishing.
Be not fish.
Got some hooks from trophy.
You see, he's happy. All right, man. Look at here. I showed y'all how it was done. If I'd had them better, if I hadn't had Randy's cousin's hooks, I'd have done a lot better. But you know,
Oh, I'm ready for next time, man. I'm gonna put up some big numbers.
I might even catch a fish.
You was right next to me. I can't help it if you couldn't put them on your. You must have been using some of Randy's cousin's hooks too, because you got a couple of bites.
Daryl kept snagging my line all the time.
Man, I was too busy chasing boats that night.
All right, here we
All
go.
right, here comes
the
the
big
boat
dog.
storm.
Here comes the big dogs. The night session.
Well, 2 stands.
Yeah,
Yep. Shout out to Two Stands
that was awesome.
Yeah, he does a great job.
for co-hosting.
It's like 110 degrees.
Bunch of people late coming in. It was just me and Katie for a while.
Oh, hey, where did she come from?
Now you never know. You never know in my videos what pops up.
She had to give the little two stands.
Right? I was
Nobody
wondering who'd
forced me
catch
to
that.
know how to use the guard dog, and she was on side of a bank, and I'll give a pointer on that. If you're on side of a bank like that, back your rod holders up another 2 feet. And
Yeah, you don't need to be right on the bank. You
you
can
don't have to be right
walk
on the
back.
edge of the bank.
Put them anywhere you want.
Yeah.
Ain't
So
going
Daryl,
nowhere.
is this right here is after you chased your boat
No,
or before?
I chased my boat during the show. I went when it broke loose.
Oh yeah, he took a swim.
Yeah.
When he tied the boat
He
up
looks
with dental
pretty wet.
floss.
When you see me without glasses on, that's when after I chased the boat, because I jumped in the river. And for people out in
Yeah,
chat,
I can't believe that dental floss broke like that.
we had my boat tied up right there where you're seeing us at, just to the left, and a big wake boat comes through, and I would say that rope was 3/8 inch rope, wouldn't you, James?
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, it wasn't huge.
But it shouldn't. Yeah, I mean, the boat was definitely like flung into the air.
Yeah. So it was tied front and back, and a boat come through. I mean, just waking it up, and it broke the boat loose. And I had to go jump in the river because James wouldn't, with my bad shoulder. You know, I had a bad
Hey,
one.
if I wouldn't have said, "Hey, there goes your boat," you would have been way out there.
Well, gee, you're just awesome, man.
I know. I'm looking out for you.
James, he sounds a little ungrateful to me.
Hey, who saved his boat in the end?
Well, we're talking
Exactly.
about it now. Don and Dar said it's his 53rd anniversary. Don, is that right? Uh-oh, he's froze up or something.
Ooh-wee.
Yeah, that's right.
Congratulations, Uncle Don.
Congratulations, brother.
Forgot I wasn't muted.
Yeah.
Mood.
Your anniversary today?
Happy
Yeah.
anniversary, Uncle Don.
Yes, sir.
Hey, it's
Somebody's
mine too. That's crazy.
anniversary today too.
Ponting.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You guys married to each other or what?
Uh-uh.
I'm just kidding, bro.
Here we go. Now, this one, Brad taught a nice flathead right here. He was set
Yeah,
up.
that was a good one.
He was ready. He knew something was about to go down. He had his scale hung up right there, ready to go.
Yeah, he very nice.
Did you guys see those people that were going fishing right past him, and they looked at the guard dog like, "What is this thing sitting here?" Like, that's one thing I like about the guard dog. It catches people's eye.
Yeah. There you go. Look
You
at
know.
this flathead he's got.
Wow.
What was it? 5 or 6 pounds? I can't remember what it was, guys. Yeah.
Never caught one of them.
I think it was 6.26.
Yeah, I thought it was 6 pounds. So he finally caught one for the night shift. The night shift was just like chasing boats, and which I
It
mean,
was too hot.
There's a lot of stuff going on.
after I caught my boat and everything, then we fried sausage and all.
Hey, Daryl, you
Yeah,
act
y'all
surprised.
had
I
a
told you
banquet.
this was a West Coast tournament.
Hey, you guys didn't want to mess with the biggest fish, okay? We ain't talked about who got the biggest fish yet, but we will.
We'll get there.
Wait, one fish, but the biggest fish.
Hey,
Well, if you're going to catch one, it might as well be the biggest, right?
Right.
Steve could have put all of his bugle lips together and not come up with one of my fish.
Hey.
Okay, just saying. I'm just
Don't
saying.
hate the players, hate the game. We didn't make the rules, brother.
6.
Right, we just annihilated them.
6.35. Well, you know, I
That's
joined
a
the
nice
group after
cat.
the rules had already been made, so I had to play by the rules myself.
Well, we're all playing by the same rules.
That's a
Except for
nice
the turtle
fish there Brad had. Good job. Nice.
That's a nice one.
Appreciate everybody that's in here tonight. Jody said she's busy. Jody, you sitting right next to James, and you tell me you're going to catch skipjack. Y'all going skipping tonight, James?
Not me.
All right, here we go.
Look, Daryl sneaks over and steals Woody's fish.
Yeah.
Look at that guard dog. Well, we were sitting there waiting on it. He just kept bumping. This was a live bluegill right here. And he finally took it.
Just like you took Woody's fish.
Yeah.
Man, Daryl needs a tan.
Look at that. Look at
Oh, he took James's fish. He took
What's that?
James's fish.
Yeah.
There's like a 16-inch drop off right there with a hole right there. I had to get across.
Is that where you jumped in?
No, I had already jumped in by then and saved my boat.
Yeah, I was over to the left of that.
Look at that monster, boys.
That's a nice cat.
Look at him. Would you just look at him?
That was a blue cat, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Nice blue.
We're pretty.
Well, you
Oh, did you
did
get the
steal
part
the
of
first
Daryl
one.
trying to hold it?
Oh, this is where I tried to pick him up with my bad wrist.
Oh, with the bad wrist.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought for sure you got stabbed. The way it shook at that.
That's what I thought too.
You should have seen him when we were trying to save the boat. He kept falling underneath it, and we were like, "Oh man!"
Oh my God! I'm just.
This man is gonna drown.
I picked him up with my good hand to start off with. I've got him in my right hand. He's flipping around. Nothing happened. You know.
It's just habit. You want to go to the strong hand.
And then what I got to do? Well, I had to readjust him. I get the hook out, and I'm just a genius here. Watch me. Watch this.
Oh, switch hands.
Oh, you idiot!
Yeah, I thought for sure you got stabbed, man.
It just was my bad wrist. I didn't wear my brace because I didn't want to stink it up.
And that was about the beginning of the end.
Woody's like, give me. This is my fish.
Yeah, let me show you what this fish looks like.
Woody was like, "Move! I'm used to holding 100-pounders."
Yeah.
That's a nice one.
That's a nice
It's
fish.
a nice fish.
I said, "Here, Woody, you hold him. I can't handle no more of this."
Oh, biggest fish, $150.
Yeah,
At least he did the fist pump with his good hand.
I took James's fish. Yeah.
Meanwhile, back at Uncle Don's, here he is.
Yeah, he started turning it on at the end too.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
he poured it on at the end.
Oh yeah.
Here I
He made a
am.
dog fight out of it.
Oh,
That's a nice lake, Uncle Don. Man, you got some nice. Look how still the water is. Weather was right.
Duty.
You got so many different species in there too.
Even the dog gets into the show.
Yeah.
He said, "Give me a bite of that."
yeah,
Cute little
stupid
dog.
dog kept trying to grab the bait.
Oh, geez.
But he's so cute. Look at that drum.
Nice
Cool
drum.
drum, man.
From the drum.
Pound for pound, I think they're one of the hardest fighting fish that I
Yeah.
catch.
Drums
Yeah,
are good.
for sure. They're strong.
For 2 minutes, they'll fight like a crazy, and then that's over with.
They got those spines on them too, though.
Look at that. That drum's like, put me down.
3-pound drum.
You know, when they excavated some of the Native American sites around here, they found the rocks from their head that
Boom!
by the size they figured they were about 300 pounds.
Jeez.
That's in North Dakota, right? North Dakota.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
got family in North Dakota and South Dakota. They're they're Lakotas, Okolala
That's
Yeah.
such a nice.
in South Dakota. Yeah,
Speak English. I
and
don't know what you just said.
speak English.
What did you just say?
I'll speak to you in.
I wasn't even going to weigh that one. I was going to throw him back.
No, he looks like a pound.
Just made the cut.
1.1.
When Dominique, he caught like 25 fish, but they're all like eighth of a pound.
Where is all Dom's fish? He didn't.
You know, I didn't do that too because I figure if they want to see all Dom's
Minnows.
fish sticks.
The Corps of
Hey, he won his
Engineers,
tournament though.
the
Yeah.
Corps of Engineers quit
You,
water. The Corps of
But,
Engineers quit dumping water, and you can see how much the water went down. When they quit dumping water, the flow is out, so the fishing gets real poor.
Oh, really?
When they're dumping water, the fishing gets real good there. So I hit it at the wrong time.
There's the tallies.
Hey, good evening, Nate. And the thing about those walleye, those little walleye, they'll lay there, and if you're watching close, you'll see the line barely tighten up. But they'll lay there and swallow that damn bait all the way down in their gut if you don't catch them. That's
Right.
why I took the guard dog off and reeled him in.
That's
I
true.
didn't want the hook so far down that he wouldn't survive.
Well, that was a good time. I mean,
He wasn't good, big enough to keep anyhow.
right? That was a lot of fun. I had a
Yeah.
good time. It was a hot day for everybody.
Yeah, that was a pretty off night for all of us. We usually do a lot better than that.
Rolling
Yeah.
Oh
on.
yeah, that's what I'd say too.
At the beginning, I caught about a 4-pound catfish, but my connection wasn't hooking up real good at the time.
James,
So altogether, I caught 5.
I think,
Two.
like I said, the next tournament, I think we all have a better idea how to, where to set up. I'm definitely going to have a better headset because mine cut out by the
Yeah,
second one.
we'll take my boat.
yeah.
Yeah, I was sitting not even a half mile from the cell tower, and it seems like when the core is dumping and not dumping makes a difference whether I got reception or not. Sounds really stupid, but that's twice now that I've had really good reception, then it went away, and I noticed the core had shut the water down. So there must be a bounce off the water or something sometimes. Pretty weird.
I'm going to go ahead and that video we just watched, guys, I had it on a private screening because I wanted to premiere it tonight, but I'm going to go ahead and switch it and post a link to it if someone wants us to watch it again with better audio since we couldn't really hear it.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
But that was a good time. I had a really good time.
So
That was great.
for the first place winner, I remember back when I was saying you getting a hat. You'll be receiving that, Steve.
Oh, that's right. I remember,
Of one of my hats.
I remember him saying
Heck
that.
yeah, thanks, man.
Okay.
What about the guy that caught the biggest
and
fish?
The guy with the biggest fish, you get that $50.
Yeah, he needs it.
Like I was saying, this is the kind of the Amazon ones I get.
They work
They
really
don't
well.
have. Oh yeah, these ones work way better because the one that you had. Hold on, let me pull one off. The one that you had, it had a piece of plastic right here on the end, right?
Mm-hmm.
It had a piece of plastic right here on the end, right on the hook. So
Right.
Well,
now that
gotta-
I have
you got to be
learned how
careful
to
with
tie
those
my
too.
own,
Yeah,
yeah,
those
with
two.
these still, yeah,
Yep. I mean, those. The problem with those is, guys, is the quality control. You know what I mean?
yep,
Even if you find a vendor that's making, decent, you got to remember these guys are trying to kick out as many as they can as fast as they can for profit. So
exactly.
you're better off trying your
So
own.
I finally learned how to tie my own hair rigs. All it is a simple snail knot with a tag end just tied
Long.
there
Yeah.
long, and that's all it is.
Yeah, I've got
And that's
a full video on my website, guys. If you ever want to see how to tie your own hair rigs from beginning to end, including all the list of parts and where to get them, if you want to really go to the next level, get some. The carp hooks, if you notice, I mean, I don't have any with me, but carp hooks are stouter and they're thicker, so they're meant for. They're a little bit different than regular hooks. If you take a look at a dedicated carp hook, you'll see what I'm talking about.
yes, sir.
But I'm gonna show you a city
Chat
boy
have
park on the next one.
Does chat have any questions for us?
Yeah, if anybody's got any chat, anything, did I see Daryl suck his thumb in the video after the fish match?
No, that was
Absolutely.
Randy. That was Randy saying because I had started drifting off into a little nap. And he was like, "Oh, Jay got his
snoring.
banky."
I went to the fetal position when he hurt my wrist and started crying and said, "I want my mama."
Mama?
Yeah, you should have seen him when we went over there and his boat was sunk.
So congratulations to Steve once again. You won first place, and you already said you was using some junky hair rigs, or you would have really showed us up. And sometimes the amateurs they take in, they get lucky because they're just trying to buy stuff off of Amazon and they don't really know what to do. But they still get a lucky day. Congratulations, Steve.
Thanks. I appreciate that, Daryl. I'm going to take you out on the next one too and do the same thing to you, buddy.
Oh,
Keep forgetting there's a reason they call me Hooker.
There
I
you
do
go.
this stuff quick.
So wait, are we just gonna see a 1v1 challenge against both of y'all?
If he does, I'm not staying on the bank. I'm going to tell you that much. I got resources, and I'm going to use my resources too. I can't help it.
You're not going to take the submarine out?
Yeah, I'm going to take.
Hey, he's gonna be rowing that thing with the bucket.
So
I bet you keeps a 5-gallon bucket in that boat now, though.
He's going to pull out the dynamite.
Anyways, congratulations, to Randy. He got 3 and a turtle, so he brought up second place. Congratulations, Randy.
Thank you.
Go,
All
Randy.
right, Randy.
What
I
was
think
you
that was,
using, Randy?
Go.
that was 10% skill and 90% luck, so I'll take it.
Way to finish strong.
Carpaholic says
5%
congrats,
J-spot.
Steve. Adam says congrats, Steve. And
Thanks, guys.
says Daryl, some of us don't have your money.
Hey, the bank's got all my money. But anyway, all Randy said, if you can't catch them, just do exit stage right, and it'll come through for you every time, boy.
That's it, man. 90% luck. That's like I'll take that all day, right?
It was a tournament, and then we had Don R. Uncle Don. He won it on multi-species too. You didn't just win it with a catfish, with 2 catfish or a carp, whatever. You had a drum and a catfish, right?
And 2 walleye.
And walleye, yeah. That's a good, like I said, that's a good spot, man. I like the species there.
There you go, Uncle Don.
I was surprised. There's more in there than that. I was kind of surprised I didn't hook up with a northern because there's usually a few of them in there. And
that would have been cool.
Yeah.
There's also salmon and rainbow trout in there a little ways down further. And the rainbows, they get up in that 9-10 pound range.
Yeah.
And the salmon vary 6 to whatever. They'll get pretty big, but the smelt base has been down, so they're not quite as big as they used to be. But it used to be pretty common to catch 20-pound salmon up here.
Yeah.
And there's the Chinook salmon.
Man, y'all got everything.
That's a crazy spot.
Yeah. So what was you using, Don? What was you using for bait?
Oh boy, I had some suckers, frozen suckers. I had crawlers, leeches. I had some chicken. I had some cut bait. You name it, I was trying it.
You had everything but the kitchen sink, and you cleaned them in it, right?
Yeah, the walleye were biting on little live minnows,
Right.
and I had them on a three-way rig and with a float by the hook, a little tiny float to say just enough to keep it up off the bottom.
Right. Cool. Well, Adam says he might be headed this way, down this way, late July. Well, hit us up, me and James, or some of us will for sure take you out. Well, I'm going to say I won the biggest fish, and I had a crazy night. And instead of me telling a story, because James likes to really add and throw. Look, James can tell a story about what happened better than I can. So go ahead and tell everybody about last Saturday night, James.
So Woody and I are packing up because Daryl had to bring everything he owns out there to the bank. I mean, barbecues and tents and just 4 or 5 ice chests, propane tanks. I mean, it went on and on and on. So Daryl goes down to get the boat. Woody gets a call about 5 minutes later, and he says, "What? The boat's sunk, huh? Get down here." So we go romping down there as quick as we can. Now, Woody and I aren't in the best shape, so we ain't running through that field and twisting an ankle. But we walked really quick, and I got down there, and I looked at the boat, and I went, "Oh, that's going to be a problem." And it was like sideways with the back like sunk under, and the waves were coming over the back. And I was like going, "What'd you do, Daryl?" And he's like, "Oh." So we get over there, and I said, "Well," I go, "we got to get it." Woody got on one side, and we tried to level it out. And I said, "You got to get the back end up on the boat ramp, so that way you'll keep it from sinking even more." And I said, "You could trim down the motor and help pick the boat up." And he's like, "Oh, it's going to ruin the motor." I said, "Nah, ain't going to ruin the motor, but I mean, it keeps the boat from sinking." So we drug it over, grabbed the monster rod holders, and pulled the whole boat over with them. And meanwhile, Daryl keeps hitting the algae and slipping and falling and hurting his knee and his shoulder and his wrist. But we get it over, we trim the motor up, and it gets it just high enough to where the water's not coming over the back. So we get in there and we start bailing. I mean, it was full. It had, it was probably 3/4 of the way full in the back. So we're bailing. We're making some headway, but we're not really, getting where we got to get. And Daryl's like going, "It's got to have a big hole in the bottom. It's got to have a big hole in the bottom." I go, "It's an aluminum boat. I doubt that." I go, "But usually everybody I know who's sunk a boat, it's always been one of the hoses that go to the live well or the bilge pump or something comes loose and all the water comes through there." So Daryl gets around the back of the boat and starts feeling down there, and he's like, "Oh, I got it." And what had happened when the boat was bouncing from all the waves, it bashed that in, and it kept bashing until it pushed the outlet into the boat enough to where water was just pouring in. So he got under there and was holding it like with the finger in the dike, the boy with the finger in the dam. And I'm like, well, we were meanwhile, his bilge pump's just going and going and going, pumping. So it started making headway. So we're like, okay, well, that's the problem. So I climb on the top, and I'm reaching down inside the boat, feeling around. I could grab the pump, and I could push it towards him. And he finally found the nut after he got that torn screen off and was able to tighten it down enough to where it would almost stop leaking. We were able to bail it out and get the boat back up and drive it back. But when I first saw it, I was thinking, boy, this is going to be towboats. They're going to have to get airbags. This is not good at all.
3/4 of the boat was under the water, basically.
All these chargers, everything's under the water. I was like, oh, man, this is not good.
Did Daryl ever thank you?
No,
he did. He said, thanks.
So who did you have scooping out the water there, Daryl?
Well, look, let me tell you this. This is how far it was under the water. It was so far under the water and turned sideways that the boat sort of floated around while we were trying to get it fixed, and it broke my windshield on my console on the right side. It crushed it in.
Oh,
That's how
And
bad.
it would have sunk all the way. It was already sitting on the bottom.
Yeah, it
I
was.
mean, it had sunk to it was as far as it could go.
Yeah, and a wave washed by, and the front windshield, it was turned so far down it hit over there in the concrete wall over there.
Yep.
And crushed the windshield on it. So that's how bad it was sunk under. And,
Well, you said you wanted a different windshield anyway, so there you go.
that windshield's $300, dude. I figure I did about at least $5,000 to $6,000 damage to it, but I can fix it all for about $500 for what I'm going to fix. The rest of it,
Didn't you say you wanted new battery chargers too?
yes.
Yeah, you got those coming too, huh?
They was stuff floated down the river, but you know what? We made it out. We got it out. Bob and Brandon came. Hey, you asked who done the, most of the dipping the water out? James did. James did 90% of it. Brandon
came in and was the backup. My back was killing me, so
yeah. We had most all the water out of it time they'd got there, because the time they'd got there, we'd already figured out why it was pouring water out. What's up, Joe?
Right.
How you doing, brother?
well, we had the water down to where the deck was, but you still had all that water underneath in the deep V part of the boat, so there was still a lot of water in it. But it was definitely floating back up. So
yeah, Joe's wanting to know what happened. I sunk my boat 2 weeks ago with hit a rock on the back and knocked this into the live well filter.
intake off.
So hard that it broke what was going through the hull and sunk the boat. And we wasn't in it because we was bank fishing and couldn't see the boat, so we don't know how long it stayed underwater. But anyway, it was good inning. We got the water out of it as good as it
Got
could.
to drive it back.
Yeah, was able to drive it back. We were what,
also
3 miles from the boat route, the main boat route.
Yep.
So
All's well that ends well.
yep.
Also,
So,
It didn't look
Daryl,
good at first, though, for sure.
Daryl, congratulations to your team winning yesterday on the King of the Tennessee.
our team did. I didn't do it.
Your
But
team did.
Yeah.
win. Our team did win. It was we had a King of the Tennessee River tournament. I'll give you an update on that. We were split up in teams. We had so many people. We had 2 hosts. One was Stan 2 and the other one was Dustin. And so the team split up, and we were doing a individual tournament and then the team tournament too. Our team won. We had listen to this. Just think about this. Ray won the tournament. Ray Ferguson. It was a 3 biggest fish tournament. Their fish, they wound up with 3 fish it added up to 169 pounds. Guys, that's like 55-pound average. 169
Wow.
pounds.
And he had 150 pounds in the first half hour of the tournament. I was like, I might as well go home now.
Yeah.
Dang. Wow.
But I stuck it out until the end and pulled my fish out to beat Daryl, so that's all that counts.
Yeah.
Hey, as long as they beat Daryl, right?
Yeah.
That's everybody's goal.
That's everybody's goal. Nobody. You asked Ray first. I asked him I said, Ray, let me ask you a question. If you, I only caught 2. We only caught 2 fish and it added up to 27.7 pounds. I think. I said, if you would have just caught 27.8 pounds, would you have been happy? He said, absolutely, because I would have beat you.
Yeah, but mine was 40 pounds.
Yeah. And then James goes, ha ha, I beat you. His goal.
Yeah, with 10 minutes left.
Yeah, 10 minutes left. What was yours? 40 pounder?
Yeah, it was like 39.9.
Yeah, right at 40 pounds. So it was a good. I mean, there was a lot of fish. I think there was like 800 and something pounds caught in 6 hours.
Yeah.
800 something pounds caught in 6 hours. It was a big fish caught that night by some people. Not this guy, but our big one was 20 pounds. So.
Well, if you would have added all my fish up in the guard dog tournament, I think I might have had 3 pounds worth of fish. I caught 16.
Jeez.
And out of all 16, I might have had 3 pounds.
I think Ray's first fish was like a 43, and then he had a 50 something, and then he had a 69, and I was like going, I'm telling you, it was maybe an hour into it. I'm going, oh, and I kept hearing, Ray, fish on. I'm like going, well, you know what? He's not going to get anything heavier. I mean, it's not like he's going to increase the weight too much, but he still managed to pump it up to like almost 170. That's insane.
Yeah, well, the first two fish was a 70 and a 39, wasn't it? Something like that.
Yeah, so it was just like going, man.
Y'all can go back and watch Two Stands. It was on his channel, Two Stands channel. It's what was it? King of the Tennessee, I think. Tournament's what it was.
Yeah, King of the Tennessee, Two Stands fishing.
Yeah, you could see the huge fish that they caught. It was crazy. I'd say they caught.
You could go back and watch Dustin's Team Sang and Whiskers and see all the disappointed looks on everybody on our side's face.
Brian B says you're the new disc dink master.
Hey,
the new dink master. He's the dink champion.
Right, I'm the dink champion.
At least he catch your fish. I tell you what, that's disappointing when you look at that and you know what happened. Anyway,
it was that plastic nut that busted that got you in trouble.
Yeah. We're going to have another tournament coming up, probably probably close to the first year or something like that. We'll get stuff out there. But I had a lot of fun. I hope y'all had as much fun as we did. We did have a bunch of stuff out there. We brought a easy up, and we grilled hot dogs and stuff. I mean, we never showed the setup because we was wore out by the time it got up there. But we had a setup, didn't we, James?
Yeah, I'd say, like I said, it only took about an hour and a half to unload the boat and then load it back up.
Yeah. So.
Oh, that
was hot. It was so hot.
It was super hot everywhere. Yeah.
Man, it was bad.
We'll try for the fall next time or something. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll do a boat tournament and a bank tournament together or something. We'll figure something out. But anyway,
they'd be in trouble if we do it in January.
We gonna keep it with most fish. Okay.
There's some big fish out here in January getting caught.
Yeah, but the problem is the guys up north, their lakes are full.
I know. Some of them carp get pretty big, though. Yeah. I don't know about up there. They get carp down here 30, 40 pounds.
We get them down here 100 pounds.
Right. Says, how about an FOA versus guard dog tournament?
What's up?
Or are you all scared?
Never.
Really? Yeah. That's
really.
Let's go.
Brian, you don't want to play that game. You don't.
Let's go.
Listen to him.
And I'll take out my FOA rods. Come on, get you some.
Yeah. And when Brian, when they say get your weight up, they're not talking about what you can eat.
Yeah. Brian's got to fish before that happens too.
That's true too. Yeah, he'll talk a good I'm going fishing this weekend story, but he ain't going.
Yeah. No.
Anyway, guys, we appreciate everybody's coming in here. It's about that time. I had a great time. I know, Brandy, you did.
Yeah, just a reminder for next week, guys, for July 4th. I mean, most of you guys, most of us possibly, are going to be, cruising around, enjoying time with the family, especially Sunday night. A lot of people will be driving back. So we're not going to do a live show next Sunday, but we will have one the following week, just a heads up. So happy July 4th, because we're not going to see you next week.
And just in case everybody was wondering why my camera was off, y'all didn't want to see it.
I've seen that. I've seen that backstage. I've seen that backstage.
That's the things nightmares are made of, man.
Right. Yeah. Y'all couldn't handle all this beauty.
It's just too much.
All right, guys. So everybody have a wonderful 4th of July, guys. Be safe. If you're going to
don't burn your fingers off.
Yeah, if you're going to drink,
don't blow your fingers off.
Get you a Disney driver. Be safe out there. Hey, love all of you. From our family to your family, y'all have a great weekend and a wonderful, wonderful weekend. We'll catch y'all 2 weeks from here. Till then, from the Guard Dog, we'll see you later.
Later.
See you guys.
Later, y'all.
Hold on. What's up on?